Good morning, students. And today I am going to discuss the sequel, next part of the chapter, Rise of Nationalism in Europe. Now, in my previous video, I had discussed what was the idea of nationalism, how it developed inside Europe, and why studying or reading French Revolution chapter is necessary to understand this chapter. Now we come to next concept, or I'm asking you a question. You can note down this question, that discuss liberal nationalism. Discuss the idea of liberal nationalism. How you will attempt this question if it comes for 3 marks or 5 marks. So, liberal nationalism, if we talk about, it is actually liberalism. When the idea of nationalism came into Europe, also it brought along with the idea liberalism. This liberalism, this liberal word has come from the Latin word. Please remember, from the Latin word liber. That means in English free. So please remember this fact, this Latin word. And now, what was the meaning of liberalism? Who supported the idea of liberalism? So that was educated, liberal, new middle class. Now how did it emerge? It emerged with the growth of industrialization in England, France and Germany and parts of Germany and other parts of Europe. This middle class consisted of industrialists, businessmen, and third, professionals like doctors, lawyers and teachers. Now these people were educated, so they supported new ideas. They supported freedom of individual and equality before law. Politically, they supported that there should be a representative government. There should not be any autocracy. There should be a parliament, a constitution. The government should be for the people and with the consent of the people. Remember the word consent of the people. Means that when people wants this government to be there, they should work then only. If they want to remove the government, they can remove the government. So the government has to be responsible to its people. That was politically. Now economically, even it was more important. Freedom of markets. You know, this new middle class consisted businessmen and industrialists. They did not want that there should be unnecessary tariff barriers and there should be too many currencies. Earlier in Europe, in France, there were too many states within a nation, too many principalities, too many provinces, and they were having their own weights and measures, their own currencies. That was unified. Now liberalism or liberalists, they advocated, they supported that there should be uniform tax measures. There should be a single currency. There should be uniform weights and measures. And with the growth of railway, they increased their demand for uniformity economically across the nation. And that is what liberal nationalism is all about. That is how you will discuss. So if it comes for 3 marks or 5 marks, you will give points. First point, in general sense, what was the meaning of liberalism? What they stood for. Second, politically what they stood for. Third, economically what they stood for. Then 1, 2, 3 lines conclusion with examples. So this is the answer to the question that what was liberalism, and don't forget to mention which class. Middle class supported that. Educated middle class, liberal middle class. Who this middle class was? You have to define this middle class. How did it came into existence? You have to tell them that it consisted of businessmen, industrialists. It consisted of professionals. You know, there was industrialization in England, then in France, then in parts of Germany. That is how you have to answer. Okay, and please subscribe my videos. Please like them, share them so that I can bring more videos on this chapter topic wise. Thank you all. Thanks.